Hi, welcome to the Baby Intellects podcast. And today we're going over avoiding drug misuse and abuse. Drug misuse and abuse are enormous problems in our society. Whether it is the meth addict who has lost everything in a harrowing fall into dependence and crime, or the high-functioning executive who gets hooked on prescription drugs like Oxycontin or Vicodin to help ease excruciating back pain. Drug addiction wreaks havoc on individuals, families, businesses, and society. The use and abuse of drugs occur at all income levels, among all ethnic groups, and all ages. In 2008, an estimated 20 million Americans aged 12 or older were current users of illicit drugs. This represents 8% of the population. Some 14% of people aged 12 or older report having used illicit drugs in the past year, and the 2009 Youth Risk Behavior Survey found that over 20% of high school students have taken prescription drugs without a doctor's permission. Drug misuse and abuse can be incredibly damaging to people's lives, causing problems ranging from deterioration of relationships to loss of employment to death. It's impossible to put a dollar amount on the pain, suffering, and dysfunction that drugs cause in our everyday lives. Why do people use drugs? Human beings appear to have a need to alter their consciousness or mental state. We like to feel good, to escape, and to feel different. Sometimes we like to reduce pain or dull our senses. Consciousness can be altered in many ways. Children spinning until they become dizzy, and adults enjoying the thrill of extreme sports are two examples. To change our awareness, some of us listen to music, skydive, ski, read, daydream, meditate, or pray, or have sexual relations. Others turn to drugs and alter consciousness. What I think about drug misuse is, a lot of people try it one time and then get stuck on it and never quit. And then they end up spending all their money on drugs and going broke. That's why a lot of homeless people, you see that they be talking to themselves because they became so addicted to drugs. Anytime they get a little bit of money, that's what they buy. And since they're not making any more money, they can't even buy like the pure version or the best version of the drug. So they're buying the cheapest and the most janky version of the drug, and it's messing up the brain even harder. So then they really can't function as human beings. So yeah. And as the book said, illegal drugs are in all incomes. And even it said a survey that illegal drugs are more likely to be bought in high-income neighborhoods than low-income neighborhoods. So, drugs is really, it's not one specific person or one specific group getting affected by drug use. It's everybody. And when people get hooked, they can't get off of it. And once it's, because like cigarettes and illegal drugs is two different things. Like cigarettes, they're addictive and they're hard to get off of, but it's more likely to get off cigarettes than heroin or cocaine or drugs just like that, like opioids, because they actually make stuff for you to be able to quit cigarettes and certain things like that. But to quit drugs like that, you have to literally do it by yourself. Like, because nobody's gonna, once you get to a certain point, nobody's gonna help you. So yeah, that's what I think. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you're listening on YouTube, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're watching on Anchor. Follow the podcast, and thank you.